Aries horoscope for the 10th of October 2022. Regarding career, having intuitive knowledge of something will not be enough. People will need cold, hard facts in order to believe in what you are saying. This trend will continue for the next 2 weeks. Regarding love, today you have a chance to dispel an illusion that has been causing you some problems for a while now. A certain relationship may have been taking up more and more of your time. And paradoxically, the more you give, the more they have seemed to want. You realize you have been taken for a ride, and it is time to pull back and reestablish some healthy boundaries. Regarding health, feeling a little blocked lately. This might have something to do with a tense period you're going through, where things tend to get a little bottlenecked. Keep all channels open with plenty of water and fresh vegetables, and at least a few virtual yoga classes or whatever exercise releases your tension the best. Try to do this whenever you are subjected to a lot of stress, rather than putting it off until afterwards. You will be much happier. In short, a rush of creative inspiration could take you temporarily away from your social life today. Aries, at some point you could be working as if there were no tomorrow, perhaps worrying that you will forget it if you don't get it all down now. It's no use telling you to slow down. Be sure to keep sufficient snacks on hand and do take occasional breaks. Work hard and good luck. Taurus horoscope for the 10th of October 2022. Regarding career, if possible, short-distance travel is strongly associated with your work for the next couple weeks. Perhaps you are sent off to complete a special project or do research on something specific. Either way, enjoy this change in routine. It will inspire you. Regarding love, you may have found yourself totally absorbed in a relationship that has taken you into areas of experience that you would never normally have entered. Today you may also realize how many other areas of your life have now begun to suffer as a result of your very lopsided attitude. You need to change this before others get hurt. Start now and it will not be too late. Regarding health, today's planetary movement exerts an energy that might make you feel like your dreams are just out of reach. Don't let this feeling discourage you, as it is only temporary. Use the transit to get in touch with what you really want, so that you are able to take appropriate steps toward achieving that. The body is a lump of clay. Remember, you are the artist who shapes it. As an artist, give yourself plenty of love and encouragement. In short, a small impromptu party may take place at your house today when some unexpected but welcome visitors turn up at your door. Follow current protocol. Expect the conversation to alternate between lots of laughs and discussion of some pretty serious subjects. The gathering could continue well into the night if you let it, but don't let it continue past the point of enjoyment. You can always do it again another time. Gemini horoscope for the 10th of October 2022. Regarding career, at first you will enjoy the barrage of information that comes your way in the next 2 weeks, but eventually you will slow down and become confused by it. The key during this period is to take things one step at a time. Try not to get overwhelmed. Regarding love, today you experience a sense of being right on track with your latest relationship. You may have been through a period of confusion, but gradually this will clear up, and you will see that the original feelings of closeness and depth are growing stronger all the time. Any problems will begin to melt away like early morning mist, and you will both go from strength to strength. Regarding health, you may feel unusually cross or ill-tempered during this time. Emotions loom large and seem practically unmanageable. Your body seems to have a mind of its own. Cravings may feel too strong to push aside. This is perfectly natural. One useful herbal remedy for this feeling is chamomile tea. Chamomile is known as the baby remedy, for it soothes a cranky baby and restores balance after a fever. You may drink the tea or actually put tea bags in your bath. In short, is a new neighbor moving in nearby? Gemini, this person could come from a very interesting locale, so you might want to get to know him or her. Don't expect to be able to do this today. This person may be in and out throughout the afternoon and too busy with settling in. Drop some cookies off sometime over the next few days. However, you will be glad you did. Cancer horoscope for the 10th of October 2022. Regarding career, communication with others you work with will be especially strong during the next 2 weeks. Major progress is made as a result. You are able to make huge strides in your yearly goals as long as you use this productive time wisely and efficiently. Regarding love, you may feel as though you have suddenly seen the light today. A situation that has been confusing for a while now, and of which you may not have been able to make heads or tails, suddenly dazzles you with its clarity. You know why the other person wants to be with you, and fully understand their motives. You also understand more clearly your own motivation. Regarding health, it's important to your wellness to pay attention to your subconscious. There is a lot that goes on under the surface and you'd rather know about it than not know about it. Right. One way to keep abreast of your unconscious fears and desires is to keep a dream journal. This is easier than it sounds. In short, have you been spending too much lately? Cancer, today you could be feeling the effects of it. You may have to wait to make a purchase that you've wanted for a long time, and this could be frustrating. Don't worry about it, though. You will get through this unscathed, and the item will still be in the store when you have money again. Relax. Leo horoscope for the 10th of October 2022. Regarding career, There is a small idea or problem that is rattling around in your head that you just can't seem to shake. The more you focus on it, the more it drives you crazy. Try to keep it in perspective. This is a pattern that will reoccur for the next 2 weeks. Regarding love, you will begin to experience a sense of relief as someone finally comes out of the closet in terms of how they feel. Within the work environment, you may have put their strange behavior down to a number of things, but not to the fact that they were trying to hide their emotions. They now feel they can cope with the consequences of admitting the truth. Regarding health, wanting to do your best is a wonderful feeling to have, only you might need to learn how to deal with disappointment as well. You tend to put a lot of pressure on yourself to succeed, to do better than average. Your boisterous personality can get you through numerous situations without much effort, but sometimes it's just not about you, and you need to be able to recognize this. Detachment is something many martial arts teach. In short, your sweetheart may seem upset today and unlikely to want to talk about it. Leo, this could prove frustrating for you since you don't like to be kept in the dark. Take care to avoid giving in to the temptation to push. This won't make your partner any more likely to share, and it could drive a wedge between you. Just hang in there and let your friend talk when the time is right. Virgo horoscope for the 10th of October 2022. Regarding career, mental combat of some sort is likely to be a common theme for the next couple weeks. Other people don't agree with you and they aren't afraid to tell you and the rest of the world that this is the case. You will find yourself in a defensive position. Regarding love, if your future with a certain person has seemed a little confusing lately, to say the least, you may find things changing for the better. Today brings the dawning of a sense of clarity and understanding. You now perceive just what the other person's motives were in displaying such mixed signals. Finally, you are both free to choose what you wish to do. Regarding health, knowing how to care for yourself takes preparation. Bring out the best in yourself by planning ahead. There is almost no physical activity that you wouldn't enjoy, so pick the one that is most convenient for you on a practical level. There should be little or no obstacles in the path of getting this exercise. Build up a practice around this chosen activity, and use it as your support for when the going gets rough. In short, vague aches and pains could have you feeling a little under the weather. Virgo, you may not be able to discern why you have these pains. Since there's no apparent reason, don't assume the worst. Your condition is probably just due to a little intensified nerve strain and extra stress. Take it easy and relax today. Go back to your usual routine tomorrow. Libra horoscope for the 10th of October 2022. Regarding career, uncertainty regarding a particular situation is making you feel inadequate or useless. Don't be so hard on yourself. The fact is you don't quite have all the information you need to proceed. This information will come in the next 2 weeks. Regarding love, you may well find that certain reservations begin to slowly clear up. A relationship in which you feel deeply bonded to the other has been causing you to feel a sense of misgiving due to a recent communication problem. So far, it seems that this has been almost impossible to resolve. But today a breakthrough occurs, and a very significant one at that. Regarding health, if you find yourself waking up on the wrong side of the bed more days than not, it's probably got something to do with an unconscious desire that has gone unmet for too long. One way to bring the unconscious more into our conscious daily lives is to keep a dream journal. It only takes a few minutes each morning. Before you get dressed, before you have breakfast, spend a few minutes sketching out what happened in your dream. In short, expect some delays, upsets, and unexpected turns when it comes to romance today. Libra, jealousy may rear its ugly head, as you may at some point get the impression that your beloved is noticing someone else. Bear in mind that there's a strong chance that these impressions are illusory, and that the truth may be totally different from the way things seem. Take care to stay focused. Reserve judgment until you know the facts. Scorpio horoscope for the 10th of October 2022. Regarding career, your job will run more smoothly for you during the next couple weeks. The key is to not get too comfortable. It is easy for you to be lazy since it will take you less effort to produce the same results. Instead, you should strive to do more. Regarding love, if your partner has been saying one thing, then changing their mind yet again, this could be about to shift today. The reason for their behavior may have been due to feelings of indecision, which in turn have been due to just not being able to get a clear picture of the scheme of things. Gradually, as all the pieces of the puzzle come together, things will change. Regarding health, you are one of the most physical of all the astrological signs. Do you have a daily or weekly exercise program that you follow religiously? If you don't, you should. This is recommended for people of any age. The vital energy that you derive from regular physical activity affects your mood, your ability to concentrate, your diet, and your romantic life. Keep the blood moving and you will be a happier person all the way round. In short, changes may be taking place on the home front. Scorpio, perhaps unexpected repairs or someone moving in or out. Your household could seem frenetic and disorganized until the dust settles, which doesn't sit well with your love of peace and quiet. Whatever needs to be done is best accomplished one step at a time. With your mind focused on the results, it will help you stay sane. Sagittarius horoscope for the 10th of October 2022. Regarding career, you are unable to see eye to eye with someone in the workplace, and unfortunately, this trend will continue through the next few weeks. Remember that communication and mutual understanding are two-way streets. Do your part to promote them. Regarding love, today you will experience a feeling similar to watching the fog lift in front of your eyes. A certain relationship may have been a cause for feelings of insecurity for the last while, and you may have been unable to reason your way out of these seemingly illogical fears. Gradually, as this becomes clearer, you will realize you had nothing to fear in the first place. Regarding health, you have been enjoying a fairly boisterous ride these last few weeks. To help balance your energy, keep yourself on a strict diet of moderation. This means you can eat anything you like. Just do so in moderation. Continue to enjoy your usual exercise program, and above all, in short, an unexpected and perhaps not altogether welcome call could come your way today. Sagittarius, it could come from someone you don't particularly care for or someone who has some disconcerting news to report. Whichever it is, you will probably just have to deal with it. However, you may feel about the caller or what he or she has to report. You will probably consider it important to have the conversation. Capricorn horoscope for the 10th of October 2022. Regarding career, your thinking speeds up. You will find that what used to take you hours to process now only takes a few minutes. This mental alacrity will be with you for the next few weeks, so use this time to your advantage. You can accomplish a great deal. Regarding love, you may have been experiencing very intense and powerful fantasies about someone who is just far enough away from you that you can't quite get to know them as they really are. But today this is all set to change. Gradually the illusion starts to wear a little thin, and you realize that everything you had built up may now have to be restructured. Regarding health, you are not one to take obstacles as a reason to back down or give up, but it's important to recognize when you are dealing with heavy pressures so that you can give yourself a little TLC when needed. You enjoy pressure to a certain extent, but it can wear on us all, and we need to call on our creativity to bring that sparkle back into our daily lives when it has worn thin. Consider giving yourself a massage as a special treat. In short, worries about money that may have preoccupied you for the past day or so could prove unfounded. Capricorn, this should come as a real relief to you. Although it may be difficult to grasp at first, your mind is still getting in the way of accepting it. Go over your correspondence and bank records as many times as you want. The answer should be the same. Aquarius horoscope for the 10th of October 2022. Regarding career, information comes at you at such a fast and furious pace that it will be difficult for you to keep up. Realize that you don't need to tackle all of this information today. You can do it later. Don't put pressure yourself to conquer Rome in one day. Regarding love, your attitude towards a current relationship is about to be turned around. You realize that you are not winning the game by employing some of your more subtle and devious tactics, which by now would have had most people begging at your feet. This person remains unaffected by your cunning wiles, so you had better change the plot, or lose it altogether. Regarding health, you are apt to see the bigger picture more clearly than the little one this week. You will enjoy socializing and making merry, if possible, but try not to skip over feelings while in the pursuit of accomplishment. Whatever your plans are, be rigorous in keeping your daily exercise, a balanced diet, and abundant rest and relaxation at all times, even the busiest ones. When you feel that you are floating away on the ethers of excitement, breathe deeply and ground yourself. In short, a temporary separation from your romantic partner could have you agitated. Aquarius, are you worried that your friend has forgotten you? This is probably an overreaction, but your insecurities are getting the better of you. Find a distraction. Have faith. Phone calls from your friend should prove reassuring. Perhaps the only way to get past this is to stay busy until your partner returns.